Good evening, viewers. My name is Abraham, and this is my wife Esther. Welcome to Abe's channel. This channel is all about telling our story, where we started, and where we are, and where we are heading to. We live in United Kingdom, a place called Swindon, and we come from Kenya. That's where we are born, both of us. And we have thought about telling our story for people who live here in the United Kingdom, and for people who live in Kenya that want to come, for people who want maybe to relocate, and for people who are not sure what they want to do, or the people who want to stay here and retire here in the United Kingdom. Thank you very much for watching us today. And what do you have to say, my dear wife?
Thank you. I'm here to inspire people to be able to learn more about our culture here, our lives, how we have transformed from village life in Kenya to the current status. So the village girl and village boy from Kiambu are still inside ourselves, and how we come back to Kenya and you're still the village people we used to be. And now we are the diaspora people who are like cultured, the westernized. So we want to share our life, a little bit of our life as parents in the diaspora, as a married couple, as a almost retiring couple, and as well as our love life, our holidays, our travel. We want to share everything and anything. And we want you to join us in this journey of sharing our beautiful life, and to inspire people, and to make them feel they can do whatever they need to do in life to make it, and to enjoy the journey of life.
Oh, yes. This journey is a long one because you have been here more than 20 years. And she has just reminded me of the zeal, the urge I had when I was growing up in my 20s, and I was thinking, wow, I want to be out of Kenya. Not because Kenya is a bad place, but I really wanted to be somewhere else. I don't know why I wanted to feel like I wanted to be somewhere else.
Maybe when you say that, we should start from the beginning. Where were you born? How did it come about? Then you came here. So you start your story from when you were born.
Yeah.
And do you have a family in Kenya? Are they
here?
So,
yeah. Yes, I was born in Kenya. Those days, and I went to school in Kenya, primary school, from nursery, where if you wanted to go to class 1, you had to remove one tooth. They didn't look at the ears.
Oh.
Yeah, and they told you to do like this.
You had to touch your ear.
If you can touch your ear
through your head,
or you have removed 2 teeth, then you're qualified to go to the next class.
Okay.
Because my sister, she's older than me. Yeah. And she had to go before me. So when we were in nursery together, that's what I was told. Because I haven't removed my tooth, now I can't go. So I stayed longer in nursery.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
We had all different theories.
Yeah.
So ours was like you just have to touch the ear.
Oh, you had to touch the ear like this.
Yeah, and you could do like if you had big sisters and bigger brothers, they told you because it can't go through on top of your head, you have to go at the back.
Oh, they gave you the trick.
Yeah, so you have to try and even touch the tip of your ear.
Yeah.
Passing your hands through the back, and then you qualify to go to nursery.
I don't know why.
I think you qualify to go to year 1.
Class 1,
Yeah.
To class
But
1.
those are many days.
Many years ago.
Yeah. So we even studied Kikuyu, our mother tongue.
Yeah, and do they still do the mother tongue?
I don't think so. Not anymore.
I think it's very important to do the mother tongue in school.
Yeah. So when we did mother tongue up to class 3.
Yeah.
Then class up to, and I think they changed to 844 when we were still doing it. So, and now they have changed to CBC. So.
Hey, you didn't. You're saying that.
I think you were
did you do the 844? Or
yeah, I think we were the first one to start the 844.
Oh yeah.
So then.
But it was not new. It was there. It was there.
Yeah,
when
it was quite new. No, it was quite new. I think. No, it wasn't that. I think it was really new, like 3 or 4 years before us.
I think you're.
But anyway, yes, all those things.
So
anyway, we were in the same generation. Is that generation of
So
844.
where was I? So I went to primary school. Then I went to secondary school. I was privileged actually. I went to a boarding school, a boys' boarding school. I didn't like it. I had a lot of homesick, but it made me start speaking Swahili. It made me to be like a baby kiasi, because this school was.
But going to boarding school when you are in primary school, it was tough. It must have been very tough.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Because you have to shower with cold water. That's the worst thing of high school. Showering with cold water.
In primary school, we had a borehole in that school. And this borehole, because the water was being pumped by electricity from the bottom, it came out hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were quite lucky. But borehole came.
And then you're in Naivasha, so Naivasha is a bit hot. You know there's geothermal there, so...
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a little bit hot. Maybe that water comes out hot anyway.
That's why water was maybe hot. But if you live like where we went to high school in Gateway, oh my God. We used to have even sausages. Our feet would be so cold.
Yeah.
It never got hot.
What is sausages?
Sore and toes.
Oh, okay.
They used to be so sore, like they get so sore until they are frozen.
Oh,
so we used to call them sausages.
Okay.
Because they were like little sausages. So yeah, that's those days were really tough.
Yeah.
I never thought. And then it used to be when you're in high school. You start fainting because you are like missing home.
You faint because you're missing home.
Yeah, homesick. I think it used to be called hysteria. So
that is a crazy one.
Yeah.
But it's because how can you have homesick in secondary school?
Because there was no going home at all.
Primary school, that's why you get homesick, not in secondary school.
Because primary school you are treated like girls. As girls, when you go to high school was like they shut those doors.
Was there a girls' one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They shut the doors. You will see the day out. The only day you will see out is when you are sick. You are going to the hospital, or when you are going home.
Our primary school was bad,
and there were no half terms. So there was only a parent day. So you stayed there for 3 months.
Yeah, in primary school, I had to stay for 3 months. There were visiting days, like twice in a
And if your parent decided not to turn up?
Yes. But at least there are some people who would invite you.
It's about seeing your mom and dad.
The crazy thing was when they bring food, you have to finish the whole food. You can't keep it. Because I understand it's because of food poisoning. Yeah. Because if you came with chapati,
could keep them for like a month.
You can keep them for like 2 months.
Yeah, chapatis. But you had to finish them within 2 days, and that day that dome was stinking.
Yeah.
Oh, those days.
So I remember. Anyway.
I never thought they would end.
Yeah.
So when I compare the life there and the life of my children here, hey. These children, they have it so easy, so sweet.
They are so
Oh my God. They don't even know where we have come from.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I remember When we went to Kenya, I took...
They even used to beat us in high school with a cane.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you'd be properly beaten, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it was hard.
We went to visit my boarding school, the primary one, and my kids were like, was that a posh school? They were looking at it and they are like thinking, what? What kind of a school is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, those days it was posh.
Yeah.
Secondary school.
It's still posh. It's
still
okay,
posh,
but not that posh, but it's
yeah.
still a good one. So from there, you went to
Secondary school. I went to secondary school, and that was good because I'm used to homesick. So secondary school, I will not get any homesick.
Okay.
And I was not visited at all in secondary school. Then I went to college in Nairobi.
That's where I started.
That is when from secondary school, all my friends were from Nairobi, so we were like a group of Barbies, tulikuwa mababi. Then college was good, and that's where now my dreams started coming through. I want to go to America.
You say me, I was a village girl.
Yeah.
Village girl. Do you know? I think all my childhood, I maybe came to town like 3 or 4 times.
To Nairobi.
Okay. And we were not far from, it's like 1 hour. So, but I think we went to show a couple of times. Nairobi Agricultural Show.
Oh, Nairobi Agricultural Show. Okay.
And then there was a time we visited a friend who was rich in what do you call it? Buru.
Oh, Buru.
Those days, yeah. It's like we went to heaven those days. And that was it. I can count it. It may be 5 times max going. All my other from, we are talking about 0 to maybe 18.
Oh, okay.
And maybe... Yeah, I don't think I was right. So when it was time to go to college, because I went in Westlands, my dad had to take me.
Because you didn't know.
I didn't know. And he tells you, that's Kaka there. And you're like, is somewhere there's full of people, and you're wondering, whoever knows Kaka.
That's the bus stop.
Yeah, the bus stop.
To take the matatu to your shags.
Yeah, and... he showed me and I didn't have a clue. So the next day, like for the whole of first 2 or 3 weeks, he's roaming town, trying to look where my bus stop is. That was my main job after college. Luckily, we were going half day, so all afternoon was to look for home. So to make my way home.
Yeah.
And there were no phones.
Yeah.
So it's like you couldn't. Your mom had to wait for you. I don't know how they survived all that.
How did we survive without?
And you can imagine now, my son, even my babies, they go even for football. I'm like, do you have a phone? Have you carried a phone? And their school is just next door.
Oh, no.
So it's quite different now. And they have mobile phones even when they are kids.
Yeah.
And even the teachers, they are bothered to tell you, oh, we are late, we are coming this time, don't even come and pick them up, come and collect them at this time. So it's very different. So,
it's very different.
Then, how was your journey to UK?
And so it's just a dream. When you have dream, positive thinking. I properly put everything in my head that I am going to the US. That's why I was going, because that's where my dad's brother went to the US many years ago, and that's why I wanted to go. And I could, I think we used to write him letters or something, because there were some prospectors that were coming.
I think when you get to college,
you start applying.
You start hearing people that were applying. They are going maybe America. I think that's the time people started moving around 90s, started applying to.
Where did we get these prospectors with nice people like sitting on a park?
I remember when I was growing up, I didn't like in primary school, we used to do, like, we read about history of Kenya, and you're thinking, they say Western, you think Western is Western Kenya, like Michael Jackson, I thought he's from Western, yes. But then I thought he was from like Uganda, like Kisumu, because you are thinking, hey, Western, all the Western you knew is Western Kenya, Western countries, like provinces in Kenya.
It's weird because when you're young, you don't think there's another world. No. You just think, although you're reading about the history, but you're thinking now.
The history of Kenya, you just know colonization. You know Mzungu came and colonized us. Yeah. And you never thought where they came from or where they went, and Vasco da Gama and those people.
You'll be very surprised how they are taught history here. But they are taught very different, very, very different here. Yeah, and they don't even talk about Africa. Yeah. They just talk about Europe.
And British, more of, they learn about British and very little, I think, even about Europe.
Very little. They learn about Europe a little bit, like the big wars. Like
all they talk about Africa is how people are poor.
Yes, how poor they are.
How people poor they are. So
how they just need to be helped.
They even, my children, you can hear them talking about how it's only South Africa that was colonized, and you're like, how now? How? Even Kenya was colonized. They only know South Africa, and you have to keep on correcting them and tell them, these people, they colonized us and they took our things, and they're like, how? Yeah. So, but...
And for some reason, they tell them this Nelson Mandela fought for the whole of Africa. Yeah. That's a crazy one. So... Anyway. Yeah. So, then I ended up here.
Then you started... But from the time I met you, you were always going abroad. I wasn't very keen on coming abroad when I was growing up. Or even my youth, I was just thinking I'm going to get a good job, say in Africa. But when I met you, you were all about abroad.
I am going.
You were even going to Saudi Arabia, anywhere but not Kenya.
Anywhere but not Kenya. You remember I wanted even to go to
Botswana. Anywhere.
And I had like 10,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah. And I said I'm going to board a bus and I'll go.
I don't know where you are going. Did you know there were other expenses apart from boarding the bus?
It's just getting there.
Then you will survive.
I'll sort myself out. And to be honest, when we came here, it's different. Yeah. It's different.
For me, when I was thinking, when I started desiring, is when
I gave you the desire. Oh, did I give you the desire?
Yeah, you gave me, no. For you, I was like, okay, you will go. I didn't understand your fascination about, instead of you concentrating with doing life in Kenya, I'm like, this man want to travel, I don't know. Okay, maybe it's a vision board from our lives. We used to say, I love traveling, but I didn't know what is traveling. I thought traveling is kind of like going Nairobi. Yeah. So I it's something you see people writing. So that was among my hobbies. I love traveling. Yeah. But where had I traveled? Nowhere. Maybe even Nairobi. College. Yeah. In a bus. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So
your sister came here.
My sister came first, and then when she came, when I was still in college, I never thought it was. She said, "I'm coming to UK." We had never heard of UK before, or London. So she came to work for a little while for a secondment. Then she came back. She brought nice goodies and nice stuff. Mm-hmm. That's the time I was like, "Ooh, I wanted a job like hers, really, so that I can travel, but not like I come and live here." Then she got a job here. She was seconded again, and she had to come and live here for a couple of years. Yeah. That's the time I was like, "Ooh, that's nice," but it was still not my achievable dream. Mm. So she said, okay, my younger sister has finished high school, college, and she's like not doing so well. And my brother as well was like, there's some chances you can come and make life here. And then they came. So I was like, because I was doing college, and doing CPO was taking ages. So my sister came and my brother came. And I was like, whoa, interesting. Maybe I should go and do my master's there. Because I was
So it was not me who made you like, because
No.
I could, I could have
you
come.
are always going to America. You never thought about UK.
Because I didn't know London.
Because,
anyway.
But you wanted to go anywhere.
Anywhere.
So, as long as it's abroad.
Then,
So from then, that's when my younger sister and my brother came. I felt wrong because we were always hanging out with my sister. So later in this maybe channel, you may get to meet my sister.
yeah.
Because we are always together. We have grown up together. We used to share a bed. We used to do everything together. So you might meet my sister and my brother. So that's how we came to abroad. And then up to now. And then my husband joined me a few months later.
Yeah.
And that time we were boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Yes.
Then we became married. We eloped.
I think is good.
And then from there,
it's good
history.
to start. If you have a relationship back in Kenya, it's easier when you come abroad together. It's easier.
Yeah, if you are lucky to have had
lucky.
a relationship in Kenya,
Yeah.
it's easier. But if you want a white person, they are here. But different cultures, different culture shocks.
Yeah.
It's quite, you have to be open-minded.
So are you saying that people can
Yeah,
get,
if you want a
can
white...
get English
are
people?
here. English, Nigerians, we are so many. Indians.
Okay. Yeah.
But English is, is 100%, almost 99% white.
Yeah.
White community.
Yeah. So are those the easiest ones to get?
Yeah, but they are a bit challenging. Okay, it's the culture.
Everybody.
You have to be open-minded.
Yeah, because we have different cultures.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And the older you get deeper in your culture. Like me, I'm going back.
You start enjoying where you come from, I think, and who you are with years. Like as we have lived here and we have really, we can say we have integrated with the community, but still we feel the village.
Do you remember when we came, the Kizungu? Hey, you say that you can speak English, my friend.
You don't speak
English
until you come here in London, especially in London. In the village, they speak proper Queen's language, and it's not as...
you won't understand. You think people will understand because you have lived here for many years. I remember my first job.
You don't
because
hear
you have a phone and somebody calls you can't receive it because you won't understand what they are saying. So you wait for them to leave a message.
And even the message somebody else has to interpret
listening
for
to
you.
that message and you don't understand what they're saying. I remember this guy was called Bill. He was saying, "Hello, Abraham. We have a job for you tomorrow and we need to meet at this train station." Was it Stratford? Stratford train station. I'll pick you up there at 7 o'clock in the morning.
No, zero.
Hey, I can't get that. You listen 1,000 times and you won't get it. So you have to get someone else to listen for it.
Yeah.
And then they will interpret. It's like someone speaking Chinese na wewe huwezi elewa, unatafuta mchinese
akutranslate.
Nani kizungu tu, hii kizungu.
The grammar, you're even very sophisticated. The twanging, you used to twang, like twang. Oh, here you twang, and Muzungu is like, huh?
Yes. Huh? The best thing is not to twang. Just speak
Kikuyu, English.
English
word by word,
and then like Kikuyu, then they won't actually understand.
Yeah.
But when you start wanging, hey, they won't understand.
Yeah.
And the problem is they don't tell you they don't understand.
Yeah. So everybody's like, you look at people when they are talking with the new, like if you are very new and somebody is speaking to our white and both of you can't understand each other. You are talking your own thing and the other one is talking their own thing and everybody's like, yeah. And then you're like, are you understanding each other? Because maybe you can hear both accents and you're like, you're not talking the same thing. But anyway, that's our life.
We got excited, isn't it? We got excited a lot about coming.
Yeah.
And do you remember the driving bit about if you drive in Kenya?
We have I think for the 24, 25 years we have been here, because it's now going 25, we have a lot to share.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of thoughts to exchange, and you want to inspire people and to encourage. Listen to our stories. If you want to come here, maybe you need to think. We will tell you about our parenting in UK, marriage in UK. Because like now, one of our children is an adult. He has gone through high school, primary school, high school, university. So we might get a little bit, you can get an insight from us about the education here.
Yeah.
So marriage, we are also trying to do traveling. So we have a lot to share in the coming years and weeks. So subscribe, join us as we chat and talk about UK. We will talk about Kenya, because we are thinking of going back, maybe.
Yeah.
Doing half, maybe.
Yes, that is a lot. I don't know what is. I don't know. We will see how it goes.
Because some winters are stinging.
Like this one.
It's all the time. You forget winter.
I don't know why we forget.
The minute winter and you are just like we are dressing up normal, we forget winter.
It is cold, and it's not the cold that you think.
Yeah.
It is cold.
Yeah. So
it is cold.
When the evening start crocking off like 4, and it's just start getting dark like 4:30.
Yeah.
And the morning starts like 8:30.
Yeah.
That's the time you feel like, oh my God.
I need the sunshine.
I need the sunshine. Yeah. But you need to work. So So we'll talk about life here, our lifestyle here.
Yeah.
We might share, even go do some shopping, do some traveling together.
Yes.
We'll do parenting together, maybe.
Yeah.
Snippets of parenting.
Yeah.
Marriage advice, anything. If you want to know more about UK, maybe people can subscribe, follow us, talk to us, and even comment.
Yeah, leave a comment and say what you would like to know about this place. Then we can compare with Kenya and see what we have and what we don't have.
Yeah, because we are missing Kenya. We think we should go back. So maybe some people need to inspire us to go back.
Yeah, the older you get.
Not even the older. The more you live here and the colder it gets. As you age, I think it's getting colder.
I think the ancestors keep on calling you back there.
No.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It's the sunshine.
Now I'm feeling that
come summer we will forget.
And I had said I'm not going back to Kenya to stay. But now I'm feeling I want to do it. Anyway, guys, please subscribe, follow us, comment, and we shall be able to message you back and maybe talk about the topic you want us to talk about. We'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.
Thank you.